The summer was full of transfer speculation, and a lot of it didn't come true. So that left me thinking, but what if it did come true? So today, I'm going to be building a squad of cards that we could have had in FIFA 23 if things went a different way. The first player in this team is probably the longest transfer saga throughout the whole summer. I'm talking about Manchester United and Frankie de Jong. They wanted him, he didn't want to leave. They still wanted him, he didn't want to leave. They made an offer and had one agreed, he didn't want to leave. But if he did leave, this is what his FIFA 23 card would look like. And he is going to be the first player into this squad. Now on to the next player. This story that broke on transfer deadline day is one of the most bizarre I've seen in a little while, right? He's got enough trophies to fill my house. We're obviously talking about Marcelo and him playing for Leicester City. So apparently these rumours started because he followed Leicester City on Twitter. Now obviously when somebody does that, it obviously means they're going to that club. It doesn't mean they just want to follow the team. Somebody in the media tweeted out that he's very close to joining and he's got to pass a medical and all that kind of stuff. Leicester came out and said it's absolute rubbish, so it didn't happen. But if it did, this is what his FIFA card would have looked like. And he's going to slot nicely into the team, right next to de Jong, well, at the defence position. I'm so sorry, Leicester fans, but none of you were gullible to believe that, were you? I might have believed it a little bit. I fell for it. All right, I fell for it. I was like, Marcelo's off to Leicester. That's class. We've got some really weird transfer rumours. We've got some really greedy people all coming up, so make sure you stay tuned. So the next player in this team, I must admit, this one went under my radar. I follow English football. I don't really follow much outside of that anymore. But I'm talking about Skriniar. So he's at Inter Milan. He was rumoured to be going to Paris Saint-Germain. They couldn't agree a fee. I think it fell apart because PSG had got all these financial fair play obligations. I think they failed anyway and actually got big fines. So it didn't really matter, but he didn't make the transfer. He is one of the top defenders right now in the world. What is he? In the top 10 centre-backs, maybe? But if he did make the move, this is what his FIFA card would have looked like. So get into the team. Before we get on the next player, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, OneFootball. They've officially partnered with the Serie A on an exciting new project involving DVMs, which proves that nobody gets you closer to Serie A than OneFootball. So what are DVMs? DVMs are digital video moments such as goals, assists, tackles, skills, fan moments and more from the past and present Serie A, Coppa Italia or Supercoppa Italiana. And OneFootball are giving you the ability for the very first time to purchase, own and trade these incredible moments in a very simple and accessible way. But how do you do this? Well, you can click on the link at the top of the description, which will take you to OneFootball's Area Marketplace. From there you can create a wallet. Now this is what you use to purchase and also to store all of your DVMs. Then from there you can either search the marketplace to buy your favorite moments, or you can buy packs ranging from bronze through to gold. Now the digital video moments are categorized into 4 rarities. You've got common right up to the most rare of all, the legendary. Plus OneFootball will be adding new moments all the time. So if you guys want to start collecting your very own Serie A digital video moments, then click on the link at the top of the description and get started. Thanks again OneFootball. Now let's get our next player. On to the next player and failed transfer rumour. And this one's a bit of an embarrassing one. It is. Well, what happened here was, obviously, we're talking about Gareth Bale. His contract expired with Real Madrid, and the Getafe president claimed that he had been offered the services of Gareth Bale. And he was like, yeah, I don't know. We need to talk to a few people, see if we want to bring him in, you know, playing all the big time like they would say no to Gareth Bale. Anyway, Gareth Bale's agent tweets saying, don't even have your number, mate. And then even Gareth Bale had a bit of a laugh in a press conference about it.
No, but I'm not going to Getafe, that's for sure.
So obviously Bale didn't join Getafe, but if he did, his FIFA card would have looked like this. Anyway, get into the team and join everyone else. Alright, next up, we've got a player who always seems to be linked with clubs in the Premier League, but he never seems to move, alright? I'm talking about Milenkovich Savage. Very randomly, he was linked with Fulham. Now, I'm not no disrespect to Fulham, but you know PSG or Arsenal. We are going to be pretending that he did move to Fulham, and this is what his FIFA card will look like. Now, the rumour started, I think, because Mitrovic, his national teammate, was trying to persuade him that Fulham was the right move for him. It's worth a try. If you don't ask, you don't get. And for that reason, you are in this squad. 6 more players to go, but I want you to tell me which transfer rumour do you really wish came true? If you're a Man United fan, you would have just answered our next player. You know, this one was so crazy. I'm actually having to Google what happened. So towards the end of the transfer deadline day, Chelsea made a very shocking inquiry to sign Harry Maguire. At the same time, there was a reported earthquake across the UK, but actually it was just United fans jumping up and down in excitement. I mean, Twitter literally exploded. My timeline was just filled. Man, I feel sorry for Maguire because your own fans just really don't like you as a player. This is not him as a person. And everyone was really happy. And then it didn't happen. And it's just like, oh, it's just so sad. Wait, do you think Tuchel got sacked because he inquired about Harry Maguire? Do you reckon that's it? It would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh, great job. Spend all the money. Yeah, great job. Unlocking some... Yeah. What? Tried to sign Harry Maguire? Did you sign him? No, just inquired. Okay. Fired. But if he did go to Chelsea, his FIFA 23 card would have looked like this. Slabhead, welcome to the team. It's of no surprise that there's quite a lot of rumoured players that were meant to go to Man United in this team because they needed to make some upgrades, all right? So we're going to go to the goalkeeper spot next. And Man United will link quite a few because De Gea is kind of inconsistent, right? He's done some really good things, but he's done some really bad things. So whether they want a backup or a new keeper, there are a few, all right? Kevin Trapp was one that was rumoured. We didn't bother with him. We decided to look at Jan Sommer. All right, the guy from Borussia Mönchengladbach. If he went to Manchester United, this is what his card would have looked like. He actually would have been a great goalkeeping card for the start of FIFA. It would have been a fantastic card, but obviously he didn't move. But that's exactly what we want. So he can join the team at our goalkeeper spot. Honestly, I'm getting so bored of saying Man United in this flipping squad builder. So next up, we're talking about Man United. Oh, what a surprise. Yeah, we're talking the other way this time. We're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. He was literally begging. So we're told. We don't always get told the true story, but it seemed as if Cristiano wanted out. Rumours, I don't know if it was rumours, but, you know, to try and break that UCL record, he wanted UCL football. I can't blame him. Who knows what went on? I don't know. But he was linked with loads of clubs and nobody wanted him, right? I think the most likely of those rumours was either Chelsea or Bayern Munich. We've already had Chelsea in the team, so we're going to go for Bayern Munich, right? If Cristiano Ronaldo went to Bayern Munich, his FIFA card would have looked like this. Who would he have linked to? Mane would have got a strong link to Mane. But in FIFA 23, Cristiano Ronaldo is rumoured to have 81 pace. Is this the year that he becomes fodder? I don't think so, but next year is. This is the last year of where you're going to want a Ronaldo in the starting team. Anyway, Cristiano's in the team. Do you think he'll move at Christmas? And if so, where do you think he'll go? 3 players to go, and eventually I'm not going to say Manchester United. I'm going to say Manchester City. And we're talking about Bernardo Silva, who was meant to join Barcelona, but I think this hinged on the De Jong deal. They couldn't get De Jong to leave, so they couldn't bring Bernardo Silva in, so now he's still at Man City. However, if he had gone to Barcelona, his FIFA card would look like this. I mean, I quite like him. In starter teams, he's absolutely brilliant, so he would have been a good card. And because this isn't actually a real card, he can go into this team with everyone else. Looking at this team so far, it would have been quite a different world if these had gone through, right? I struggled with finding right backs that were transfer rumoured. So if you have any, let me know. But this one is a flipping X. There's another player that was transferred rumoured to go to Manchester United. And it did drag on a little bit. I must admit, I didn't know until I asked one of my friends. I was like, do you know any right backs that were rumoured to leave? And they're like, Sergio Dest to Man United. Thank you very much. So, if Des had gone to Manchester United, his FIFA card would look like this. A fantastic, pacey right back for your starter teams that would have a massive Premier League transfer tax on him. So, you may not be able to afford him. But anyway, he's going to be in this squad. And that is the defence in the midfield absolutely sorted. We've only got one position left. Now, come on. Who do you think this is going to be? I told you earlier we had some outlandish stories. We had some greedy people, all right? We're talking about the man that had the opportunity to sign for his boyhood club. It started raining money on him and power, and he decided to stay. I'm talking about Kylian Mbappe. You know, personally, I don't think it's right. The amount of power he's got and things like that, I don't think that should be. I think that's right? He's got loads of power over, like, what happens with the team. I don't think that's right. You know what? He can do whatever he wants. He wants to do something for money, fair enough. But it's a bit of a shame he didn't make the move. If he did make the move, his card in FIFA would have been crazy. Just looks so nice. The Real Madrid badge. I mean, nothing against PSG, but you just don't have the history that Real Madrid have, right? They just don't. So this would have looked absolutely saucy. And he is going to lead the line as our striker with all of his bags of money and his power. Wait a minute. Mbappe, are you happy with everyone I've got in this squad? Because, you know, you are God Almighty, so you get to kick anyone out if you want. No? Good. Right, we're sorted. And there we have it. A team of cards that could have been in FIFA 23 if transfers went a slightly different way. Guys, if you did like this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. And also, you're going to want to go watch this video where I can only use 99 rated players. It was amazing fun.